Hello, my people, my wonderful people. How was your day? I've come again with updates concerning what we are expecting. I told you that you should remain in this channel. If you have not subscribed, I beg, stop doing yourself this service. Make sure you subscribe. Turn up the notification button because from time to time, a good update will just be dropping from this channel. Yes, now, I have a wonderful update again for you guys this evening so that you can use and know exactly what is going on because we belong to the MGO that is giving a good update. That is where our news is coming from. Yes. Is from the authentic channel. It's from the authentic source. Yes. So whatever information you are getting from here, just believe you are getting the right from the right source. So continue to be in this channel as we continue to give you the right update. So we have a lot of good updates for you for enjoy as you listen. Thank you.
Rejoice in God's presence today, knowing your season of celebration is here. These coming weeks will reveal everything we are waiting for in sanctuary wealth disbursement. Praise shall end all our waiting and sacrifice. Congratulations. To all the subscribers in Grant Ecosystem, your faith is not even needed at this stage now. Whether you believe it or not, frustrated or not, tired or retired, just get ready for celebration. This is going to be your best Christmas and New Year ever. And to inform us of where we are in the grant ecosystem, I'm not doing these voice notes for you to send it public so that some things that they don't want it to be disclosed, that I am the one disclosing it. But I'm doing this voice note because I am tired of answering many questions. I'm tired of people who are in this platform who do not know where we are, and some of them are saying nothing is going on, or they're not even expecting grant to pay this year, or they have so many perceptions and wrong this thing to add to the sort of injury. They also hear some different wrong people who have missed the road, who express have already left, and they will come and do voice notes. They will now carry this voice note and put it on this platform. So what I'm doing today is like press briefing, trying to educate us and to tell us where we are so that we know how to behave and conduct ourselves in this platform. I want to say that we have been on this long journey for very long. To be precise, from 2017, in the inception of SEM, we have been on this journey. And unfortunately, SEM would have been the easiest and cheapest grant because before the coming of SEM, the other grants that have been coming, they've been lying fallow. And SEM would have been the first one that would have opened our eyes. And before they know it, disbursement would have taken place. But unfortunately, there was a compromise somewhere. And it ended up that today, we are still struggling to come out of it. But the good news is that as soon as all this one begin to pay, I know that SEM too will do his own payment because as I talk to you, they are in the last session of the court. Now, after SEM, Tepicon rose up. Tepicon wanted to atone for the sin of SEM so that they can, disburse to the people. Unfortunately, too, Tepicon were like a child that does not know the right thing to do. And they ended up waiting for telecopy, broke up in quarrel, and at the end of the day, nothing was done. They missed the mark. And while Tepicon was on, World Bank came. That they were going to bring this other one. They tried, and also because of the learning process too, they missed it along the way. No disbursement. While that was on, Golden Bridge came up. And Golden Bridge, not understanding the intrigues that money from SDP, which is Social Development Partner, was supposed to be for those who are already in the business, so that the money that they would have asked them to bring, buying of laptop and paying 1 million for cars and other money they were supposed to spend that was supposed to be there, they were not aware, and they brought it for the common masses who do not even have such money. At the end of the day, we have to advise the management and say, look, why not wait when other grant pay? You cannot handle the expenses and continue from there. And Golden Bridge, could not continue. It has to wait for till now that we are still talking about. And so on, so forth. Then from there, recently, Uaag showed up. And when Uaag came up, the man was talking as if he was going to pay the next 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. But, unfortunately, he was toiling on the ground that he did not understand. And so, even when he was arrested, people thought that this man do not have money. But because of what is on ground, he could not make noise. But my joy is that all this we have been trying since 2017, that as I talk to you, these 4 grants has already been approved from the authority, from the CBN, and from the leadership of this country. So please, in this platform, let nobody talk evil against Uaag, former Uaag, now Central West, 2, Uaag, 3, St. Rita's, and 4, Supreme. There are others that are in pipeline, like Intervention Fund, and some others who are also coming on board. Even Midwest have been approved, but they said Midwest should be paid in the month of March. Now, I am doing this because some of you are saying, now so that they talk, will they pay? Will they ever pay? Let me tell you something that you did not know. Like example, people were also saying that if they get money to pay, why will they tell you to pay? Do you know that these grants, that when you come into this grant, that until you pay, until it's time that you pay, you cannot access to take a dime from that money. Let me tell you, people like Wakama, people like Supreme, St. Rita, and the rest, they want to pay this money more than you wanted it, because their money, if they pay, that they will get is big, but they cannot access it until they pay. You think they don't want to pay? They want to pay, but the bureaucracy, the bottleneck on it is too much. Who to blame? Are we going to blame the government? I will say no. Why? Mr. President begged that they should release this money as it got to us. No. In fact, let me tell you something that will shock you. We were even told when we were doing strong agitation that we are not even qualified to disburse. Why? Before now, there was no record of any grant handler who have been doing humanitarian service, disbursing money to the masses before. So, their process, their bureaucracy. As I talk to you, this money they have released, I was also thinking when they release it, that they are going to pay the 4 money once. But let me shock you, that the 4 money is not going to come this week we are. But the good thing is that beginning from this very month, let me not put this week. If this week escape us, next week will not escape, disbursement will start. But CBN said they don't want, because of inflation, they don't want too many money to be in circulation. They have drawn timetable that one organization will pay first, the second organization will pay, the third organization will pay, and the fourth organization will pay. I know their names, but I don't want to call it because this is a public place. So that means that if you're expecting only in this November for 4 of them to pay, it's not true. What you can get in only this November is probably one. In December, you will get another one or two. Then in January, expect, but be rest assured that from this November, payment will commence. So, both Mr. President, the Senate, the House of Reps, and all the relevant people have all agreed and have accepted that they should pay it this money to cushion the what they call it, the hardship effect in the country. So that is why I'm doing this voice note today, so that for some of you who have given up before thinking they will not pay, it's not true. If you don't get it this week, you will get it next week. Don't come here and be telling me that's how you used to say that next week, next week, next week. It's true that they used to say next week, but it has never got to this level that we are now. So now grace is speaking for us. We are going to pay. Are going to pay. Now, in payment, like for Uaag, some people too, I want to make this one very clear. Some people are saying when Uaag pay, maybe to reach them. For people like me who are under me, I must tell you the truth. I have not disclosed this before. Only those who are close to me that knows that. Find out from ITC person. I register 12,600 clusters in Uaag. And out of the 12,600 cluster, they are giving me only one cluster, which is for 1,000 people. So which means I have 12,600,000 people. So if I say I want to give 1,000 people, that means 11,600 what they call the cluster head will not get anything. Then if I say I want to give both beneficiary, which means out of 12,600,000 is only 1,000 people that will get. But they also educated us that we must not disburse 1 million. That we can even disburse for 2 people or share it even for 3 so that it can get to many people. And they even suggested that we can equally do not even money alone. We can even use it like palliative, buying food, stuff to share for people. That I am working with my committee. But I want you to know this so that you will not be expecting to say, this time they don't come, now we they support, we they do like this. Prof, we must give this thing. It's not a must. They even encourage us to give it to those who are supporting us. So, although there are other ones that are going to come where everybody will get, but for this one that is coming, I just told you the truth so that you will know. For if you don't get me clear again, let me mention it. I have 12,600 clusters put together. That is 12,600,000 people. And so how do you expect me to divide 1,000? Right. So, but for Theobat and the rest, we thank God that as they start, A will lead to B, B will lead to C, C will lead to D, and so on and so forth. That is why you see me making every effort to communicate to us, to introduce to us more grants so that we can take from here, and take from here. And so I believe God and I trust God that from this month of November that we are going to get what will move us from where we are to where we ought to be. So I want to say for all of you that have been in this platform, for few of you who support me at times to even send me card, God bless you. For those who only ask questions do not know that they even send card, not to talk of support at all. I pray you